got to love about opening day, Grant? Every team with an equal chance to do something special.
Oh, B.A., that's the way these teams look at it. Regardless how your previous season went, you have a chance to do something special, something great. Time to start fresh and build on that optimism.
And the Lakers starting five. They've got James. Luka Doncic is out there with Austin Reeves. Then there's Hayes, and it's Hachimura in at the three, the small forward. Here's Doncic, following the score by Milwaukee. Pass to Hayes, and finished off by Hayes.
I like Doncic's willingness to share the ball. He wants to see other guys involved in producing.
Doncic against Lillard. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers. I asked Coach what it's like facing LeBron now versus earlier in his career, and he quickly responded, not much. He's still extremely difficult to game plan for. Even at this stage of his career, he remains a dominant force. So limiting his production will be crucial for them in this matchup, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. And Milwaukee has possession. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Back to Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
The decision-making of Antetokounmpo is really brilliant, in a word. He knows when to spot up, he knows when to roll to the bucket off screens, and he knows when to give it up.
Now, here is James. Pass to Hachimura. Doncic on the wing. And he drops it in from the low post.
Luka, combination of finesse and bully ball in there that time.
Lillard outside. Lets it go from 11. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
You've got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Pass to Doncic. Chalk up 2 there.
Red hot so far, 4 for 4. Cooking with gas, couldn't draw it up any better.
Prince against Reeves. Here's Antetokounmpo. Lopez, the screen on James. Just 5 to shoot. Antetokounmpo inside. Check by James. And the basket by Antetokounmpo.
Only 1 miss in the first 5 attempts, clearly feeling it.
And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Now here's Doncic. Good on the shot. Doncic has got 6.
Luka uses his body to create space and then finds the inside look.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Kuzma. Back to Antetokounmpo. Prince, a screen on Doncic. To the inside. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Fade away. Hachimura with a rebound. The Lakers in the lead. It's James on the wing. Pass to Hayes. And here's Hachimura. Now, here is James. Antetokounmpo covering. To the paint. Here's Hayes. That shot off the mark.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Look at Kuzma getting jiggy with the dribble move right there, shaking off the defender and getting his shot up. That is sweet.
Now here's Reeves. Last game with 30. From the right block. And that's off the glass and in.
Reeves acknowledges getting hit on the way up. Doesn't bother him at all.
Doncic against Lillard. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I don't think anyone expected to see his production drop off the way it has over the last few games. But I have to credit the defenses he's been facing. They've done their homework, and they're finding ways to hold him down. And now he needs to find new ways to beat them.
Now here's Doncic. 6 points for him. Lopez with the steal. Kuzma, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the dunk.
The sheer power of Antetokounmpo goes up and throws it down hard. That is impressive.
Hachimura outside. Back to Doncic. Hayes with a screen on Lillard. To the middle. And finished off by Hayes.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
The Bucks have got 6 of 8 shots to go. Prince can't hit.
Bad offense against bad defense. The play looked as ugly as you'd imagine.
Hachimura, the pass to Reeves. Down low. James. Hachimura up top. Pass to Doncic. James outside. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game.
All systems are on go when LeBron has the ball behind the arc.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Finney Smith checked in for the Lakers. Looking back at last season, the best when it comes to shot blocking. Third is Brook Lopez.
It's obvious that he completely dedicated himself to protecting the rim, doing everything he could to get his hands on as many shots as possible.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Lillard outside. Kuzma outside. Drops in the 3. Kuzma's got 5.
A reliable stretch 4. In this day and age, Kuzma is very valuable because of his three-point shooting.
Now here's Reeves. Doncic on the wing, defended by Lillard. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
You can see Lopez tracking that shot the whole way. Nice awareness from him and a terrific rejection as well.
Now here's Lillard. Back to Kuzma. It's Prince on the wing. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. For Los Angeles, they've gone a fantastic 8 of 11 so far. Pass to James. Reeves against Lillard. Here's Doncic. Milwaukee with the rebound.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
Greg, Kyle Kuzma is an instinctual scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
He's especially skilled inside the painted area, but he's a capable shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc. Plus, he's someone you can rely on in the clutch.
Here's Hayes. The Bucks getting their last shot to go, and the shot goes.
Zero hesitation from Reeves that time. He never lacks confidence.
Lillard against Doncic. Lillard outside. Kuzma outside. Clock at 4. Over James. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
He's been perfect this quarter. They keep feeding him, and he keeps delivering.
Doncic passes to Hayes. James outside. Outside Reeves. Back to James. Here's Doncic. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Doncic has got 8.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Bucks will go for a different look here. Smith, he's checked in for Lopez. Green comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Trent, he's checked in for Kuzma. And it's Porter Jr. in for Prince. Vincent's checked in for the Lakers. Milwaukee with the ball. Trailing by 2. Lillard passes to Trent. Back to Lillard. From deep. Rebounded by LeBron. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Pass to Doncic. Hayes with a screen. Inside. And finished off by Hayes.
Doncic knows he's the focal point of the defense, so really good to see him find the open man.
Milwaukee has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Now here's Lillard. He's covered by Vincent. Lillard passes to Trent. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on LeBron James. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
Well, I've also really loved watching them connect from the in-between area. I mean, they're finding ways to do damage consistently from there.
And the first one at the line is good. You know, Clark, with the Lakers, at times it is hard to maintain a sense of continuity.
Well, it sure is, B.A. I mean, there's always pressure to improve or be at your best, but even more so when you're playing in the glitz and glamour of L.A. and all that history. And because of that, sometimes it can lead to high team turnover when you're playing for the Lakers.
It's both from the stripe. Well, Clark, this Bucks roster is loaded with veteran talent, but their window for another run won't last long.
No, those windows don't last forever, especially with so many young teams around the league on the ascent. The Bucks may want to take a page from them and give some of their younger players a chance to grow and contribute.
Now here's Lillard. On the wing, Porter. Green with a screen on Reeves. Left side, Green. Shot clock at 6. No one covering. And that ties it up.
Fantastic job moving the ball there by Porter Jr., understanding exactly what was available when his teammates were open.
Vanderbilt, a screen on Trent. Pass to Vanderbilt. It's stolen by Green. In transition, here they come. And here's Porter. He's covered by Reeves. Back to Green. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Damian Lillard last season becoming the 51st NBA player ever to cross the 20,000-point threshold and the 17th fastest to ever do it. He said it's a great accomplishment and a rare space to be in. I'm like, man, I might be able to get 27 or 28,000 if I can stay healthy. Brian, I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah, me either. Thanks, Allie. Here's James. And that one off the back of the rim and in. James has got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Lillard, left side. Green, the pass to Nance. Trent up top. Check by James. Green with a screen on James. Here's Trent. And Reeves pulls it down. To the inside. Here's Vanderbilt. And he banks in the layup.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Lillard. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Los Angeles Lakers. Moving the rock and looking for a shot, it's clear he's in a good rhythm. Back to the game after this break. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. Taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
The Lakers in the lead. On the court for the Lakers. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Connect. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Vincent in at the one spot. That one drops for him. Finney-Smith's got his first 2 points of the night.
Really love how active Finney-Smith is. Exceptional job cutting to the right spot in the pick and rolls.
Outside Porter. And there's a pick. Fires the three. Pure from three-point range. Porter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Pass to Vincent. Back to Reeves. Vanderbilt, a screen on Trent. From deep, Reeves. Here's Connect. Out to the right wing. Here's Vincent. Off target with the three. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Livingston. Back to Antetokounmpo. Giannis with the jam.
And good luck stopping that. Giannis just makes it look so easy.
Vincent outside. Pass to Reeves. The rebound by the Bucks. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Ooh, poked away. Porter, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Outside for Green. And he lobs it up to the rim. Outside Reeves. He buries it from three. Reeves has got 7 points.
Reeves punches that one home, showing off the athleticism.
Porter looks it over. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Finney-Smith. In close. Antetokounmpo delivers.
He's officially taken over this first half, making all the right reads.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Reeves against Trent. Reeves with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Back to Reeves. Green up top. Porter finds Antetokounmpo. Over Finney-Smith. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. 14 points for him. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Bucks.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
Reeves at 6'5" is kind of sneaky long, and he can more than hold his own inside.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Livingston. Antetokounmpo outside. Over Finney-Smith. That one rolls around and rims out. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Reeves. Vanderbilt, a screen on Trent. Clock at 6. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
The bounce pass right on the money. Great setup.
The Bucks have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. On the wing, Porter. He's covered by Vincent. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Porter. Pulls up. And it falls all over the rim and in. Antetokounmpo has got 16 points now. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
What a performance. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Porter's shot is off. The Lakers have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Pass to connect. Outside Reeves. Vincent outside. Reeves with a screen on Porter. Back to Reeves. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And it's a 4-point Los Angeles lead. And so Porter will bring it up for Milwaukee. The three. Hits a three-pointer. 6 points for him.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And the Bucks will go for a different look here. Lopez, he's checked in for Livingston. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. Doncic right side. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Antetokounmpo is doubled. On the wing, Kuzma. He picked up 10 in his last game. 3 on the clock. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. The Lakers have gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Clark Hachimura has always been a monster with his strength. He knows how to use his frame.
He sure does, and he has an ample frame, B.A. And working out with LeBron during the summer and training certainly hasn't hurt him in that regard. He knows how to use his body, but he's also become a pretty reliable three-point shooter and all-around scorer. Another night we see Giannis at his best. This defense doesn't have a clue as to how to guard it.
Here's Doncic. Luka! Get off me! And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half?
Lopez, the screen on Doncic. Here's Lillard. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Lillard's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Boy, Lillard with some hyperactive handles that time, boy. Tell you what, he's pretty tricky with that rock.
James, a screen on Lillard. Doncic, no good. Milwaukee has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Antetokounmpo can't connect. The Lakers trail. And here's James. 7 points in the game. Pass to Doncic. Here's Connect. Defended by Kuzma. To the middle. Ooh, Giannis dunks it home.
He is certainly one of the few true franchise cornerstones in the league. Few guys can take over a game like the Greek Freak.
Reeves finds James. Now Doncic. Hachimura with a screen on Lillard. Doncic passes to Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Milwaukee making a switch here. Trent's checked in. Looking at last year, here were the players that led the way in terms of overall scoring. Number 1, Luka Doncic. Second is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Two premier scoring options that defenses really have to scramble to account for.
Trent outside. Pass to Kuzma. Lopez, the screen on Hachimura. Kuzma, the pass to Prince. Nails it from beyond the arc. Prince has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Yeah, you know, Prince is always doing a nice job working to get open, and that's the reward you get for staying active, keeping yourself moving, an open look on the jump shot there.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 10. James, a screen on Trent. Down low. 6 to shoot. And slam dunk by James.
Well, you better stop the ball, especially when it's LeBron James with it. That guy is pretty good.
Trent outside. Kuzma outside. Lopez, the screen. There's the triple. Doncic grabs the miss.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more. Oh, my goodness! Whoa! Did you guys see that from Luka? My goodness, some extra sauce there.
And it's Lillard with the ball for Milwaukee. Pass to Lopez. Trent against Doncic. Prince, the pass to Trent. Lopez, the screen on Doncic. Trent for 3. Drains the triple. Trent's got 5 now.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You've got to be tougher defensively. You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Lillard passes to Lopez. Trent outside. James against Prince. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Prince.
And here's a team that loves sharing the ball. Top 5 in assists. They had an offense that did not stagnate.
And when you look at their field goal percentage last season, it's obvious this was a team that made smart offensive decisions and didn't rush to take shots. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Trent. Hayes is checked in for Los Angeles. Reeves comes in for Vincent. Reeves, the pass to James. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Milwaukee has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Pass to Lillard. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Yep, that one goes.
Heating up in the second quarter. He looks locked and loaded.
To the paint. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
That is big time by Hachimura. No mercy at all.
Kuzma outside. Now Lillard. Give him 8 points now. The 3 ball. Kept alive. Pass to Prince. Lillard outside. Over Doncic. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Lillard's got 6 in the quarter.
The defense is right there, but it doesn't seem to make a difference for Lillard's jumper. That thing is wet.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
At the line for one shot.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. Now here's Lillard. Up and over Doncic. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's Los Angeles up 1. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute.
They've been choosy when hunting for shots, guys. I like that. Trying to capitalize on every single possession.
Yeah, you love the consistency in their approach. Really methodical. Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
Well, I think for Milwaukee, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. It is a... Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
The Lakers in the lead. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Torian Prince is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward position. That's Doc Rivers 5 as we get into the second half. Hayes finds Hachimura. That shot off. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Milwaukee has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. 4-3. Rebounded by the Lakers. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Memphis, where they'll face the Grizzlies. That'll put the finishing touches on a 5-game road trip. Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
The first free throw is good.
Boy, LeBron just continues to perform at a very high level, which is simply incredible when you consider his age.
So hits one and misses one at the line. Well, Clark, we all continue to be amazed by Giannis. What do you like most about his game?
I just think his passion and energy and relentless effort, he gives it to you every time he steps between the line. You get the sense he's not taking any plays off, and he's trying his very best, and that's an endearing quality and something I've really admired about his game throughout his career.
At the line for the Bucks, Damian. What's up? One shot.
And Clark, Giannis is an endearing player in many ways. Which one of his dad jokes is your favorite?
Tell you what, B.A., I can't pick out a favorite, but I love the fact that he's got such a great sense of humor and a sense of being comfortable in his own skin. That all comes out when he interacts with the media and fans. He doesn't take himself too seriously, and I think that's why so many people love him. Nothing the D could do there. No way to stop Doncic. He's so hard to guard.
Lillard looking around. Six on the shot clock. Antetokounmpo outside. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Lillard drains the outside shot.
You just cannot permit Lillard to get into a zone from deep. I mean, once that happens, you can't turn the valve off.
Reeves, the pass to Hachimura. And here's Reeves. Kicks it to Doncic. Oh, Luka with a deep one.
Don't know what you're thinking, but you got to get out on that or Luka going to cook you.
Lillard outside. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 4 rebounds now. High arcing shot. Counted, and the foul. That'll belong to Kyle Kuzma.
That is the savvy of LeBron on display. Doesn't just convert, but draws the foul and has the chance to tack another one on his point total.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in the game. That free throw good from James.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
Antetokounmpo for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hayes has got his 5th rebound in this one. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Hayes with a screen on Lillard. From deep, here's Doncic. The rebound by the Bucks.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Kuzma, the pass to Prince. Lillard outside. The 3 is up. LeBron with the rebound. James has got 6 rebounds in the game. Prince grabs the miss. The Bucks trail by 4. 3rd quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
Oh, wow!
Big finish.
Oh, wow. Dame just sticking it to the other team, and you can see it's motivating his squad as well.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Here's Doncic. 23 points in the game. Connects from downtown. Doncic has got 8 points here in the quarter.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
And with this pause, a check on the stats to show you which teams led the league in assists last year. 5th, the Lakers.
I tell you what, if you had to pick one stat, at least on the offensive side of the ball, that benefits your team, this is it. I mean, when you're amongst the league leaders in assists, you're doing a lot of good things. Not just making shots, but you're moving your teammates and you're moving the basketball.
Pass to Lillard. Throws it up. Oh, Giannis picking it out of the sky.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Now, here is James. Now Doncic, defended by Lillard. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
And the thing I've seen that I've really been impressed by is they've gotten everybody involved, unselfishly making that extra pass, getting that ball to the right guy at the right time for the good shot.
That's good from Doncic.
You know, from the moment Luka entered the league, despite the naysayers, He's been a star, a legitimate star, and that's something you don't see very often.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, with the Bucks switching coaches midway through last season, Doc Rivers, experienced with star-laden rosters, he said, quote, "I resist thinking that you can't coach players. I have no problem holding them accountable. If you don't do it, you're not going to win." Brian, the pressure's on to get it done.
Burden of expectations. It's title or bust. Thanks, Allie. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Jackson Hayes taking 2 shots.
That one misses. Good on the second one.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
Here's Lillard with the drive. James with the block.
What timing by James on the denial. His hand is right there at the exact moment it needs to be.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Kuzma. That free throw good from James. And a vital mission for the NBA, mental health. Commissioner Silver has said it's the most important issue for the league.
And I applaud Adam for those comments he's made about it. I mean, the season is so difficult. It can really take a toll on your mind. So it's great the league is trying to help players out through this.
And stolen by Hayes. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Bully ball. LeBron has been doing that since he stepped into the league.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
James at the line for 2.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from James. So it's Milwaukee now. A 12-point game to halt the run. And Prince with the bucket on the assist by Lillard. Lillard's got his 3rd assist of the night.
You know, once Prince gets good inside positioning, he's going to work.
Doncic passes to James. Back to Doncic. Inside. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Here's Lillard. Oh, tough shot, Lillard.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
James, a screen on Trent. Here's Reeves to the middle. Here's Hayes. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. Hayes has got 9 points.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Down low. Banked it in off the glass. Lopez has gotten his first basket of the night.
Just so steady around the basket. Brook Lopez, really one of the more consistent scorers in the game.
A nice shot by Doncic.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Antetokounmpo against James. Prince, the pass to Trent. Out to the right wing. Lopez, the screen on James. And that's going to be a travel.
And the way they attacked the glass was absolutely infectious, finishing in the top 10 in total rebounding in the league.
And when you look at their scoring numbers from last season, this was a team that always got it done on that end of the floor. Finney-Smith checked in for Hachimura. The Lakers lead by 13. Doncic outside. Out to James. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got assist number 11 for him here tonight. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Lillard. Unable to get that one. Good D by Doncic.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Finney-Smith. And the 3 off target. The Bucks trail by 16. Prince, the pass to Lillard. Here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Lopez. Over Finney-Smith. And the Bucks miss again. Los Angeles has gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep. 4 of 6. Lillard against Doncic. Basket's good. Doncic has got 34 points.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Lillard outside. Lopez, the screen on Doncic. For 3, here's Lillard. The Bucks rebound. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. And now a look at last season's most proficient free throw shooters. Damian Lillard, 4th.
Very steady at the line. He's a guy who isn't rattled easily, and that shows in his free throw shooting numbers.
A different look for Milwaukee. Smith, he's checked in for Lopez. Green comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Porter Jr. in for Prince. And the Lakers also making a switch. Vanderbilt's checked in for Hayes. James passes to Doncic. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Doncic has got 36 points. The Bucks trail by 20. For 3, here's Lillard. Rebound, the Lakers.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Doncic outside. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Lillard outside. To snap the cold streak. And the layup is up and in. Lillard's got 22.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Pass to Finney-Smith. James outside. Offensive board. Doncic. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Spins. Here's Lillard. Count the basket. He's got 24.
Defense pulls out every stop imaginable, but with Lillard, he just simply beats them.
James outside. 46 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Lillard against Doncic. Now here's Lillard. Defense is right there. Good D by Doncic. Los Angeles leading by 22. Pass to Finney-Smith. From 13. And no good, trying to use the glass. Outside, Green. Here's Lillard. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Lillard's got 26 points. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be back in a moment. Moment ago, head coach Doc Rivers in the huddle.
Hey, guys, I told you, one bucket at a time, all right? One bucket at a time and extra passes. Extra passes. Let's go, baby.
Doc Rivers keeping his guys focused on the moment, trying to maximize the results of each possession.
Yeah, there's no value in getting too far ahead of yourself. Just run the offense the way it's designed and try to get a good shot each time.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. At the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Gabe Vincent out there with Connect, and it's Finney-Smith in at the center position. Here's James, and slam dunk by James.
Fighting through contact, not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
James with the ball. And it's James with the jam.
Yet another stellar night for LeBron offensively so far. In some ways, he's just unstoppable.
A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. Green, a screen. Here's Porter. James with the rebound. And James has got the ball here for the Lakers. 22 was their biggest lead. Pass to Connect. Here's the teardrop. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Green in the post. Working on Hachimura. Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
They set the pick. And James launches it from deep. Can't connect from long distance. The Bucks trail by 17. Trent outside. Antetokounmpo outside. Back to Trent. Elbow shot on the way. LeBron with the rebound.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And a nice finish on the layup. James has got 6 in the quarter.
How many times have we seen LeBron do this? Take over a game. Put up big scoring numbers. A bunch.
Outside Porter. Antetokounmpo outside. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Prince is checked in for Milwaukee. Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for one, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
One shot.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him with an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Pass to James. Fades and shoots. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. James has got 31 points.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Oh, man, the balance of muscle Giannis possesses is tremendous. Phenomenal at scoring on physical defenses.
Vanderbilt, a screen on Prince to the inside. Vincent outside. Back to Vanderbilt. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Trent outside. On to Kumpo inside. Hachimura covering. Pass to Prince. And here's Trent. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Gary Trent Jr. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Some changes now for the Lakers. Hayes is checked in for Vanderbilt. Reeves comes in for LeBron. And Doncic has subbed in for Vincent. That one's no good.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Outside Reeves. Hachimura sets a screen. Let's go with a 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Kumpo has got 8 rebounds in the game. Pass to Porter. Here's Prince. Trent with it. Prince finds Trent. Over Hayes. And Trent the bucket on the assist from Prince.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
Doncic up and in on the layup. Doncic has got 42 in the game.
Well, he's filling it up right now, getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
Pass to Green. Kumpo looking it over. Trent from long range. Nails it from 3.
Handling the ball like a guard. Giannis has become very proficient at doing damage with the pass.
The Lakers lead by 14. Here's Connect. Kumpo with the block. Here's Porter. Pass to Prince. Back to Porter. And out of bounds, the Lakers will take it. And some changes here for the Bucks. Lopez, he's checked in for Green. And Lillard subbed in for Trent. The Lakers also with a sub. Vanderbilt's checked in for Hachimura. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. 22 was their biggest lead. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Milwaukee making a switch here. Kuzma's checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. James is checked in. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. Despite the lead, coach was stern with the guys, mentioning to the team, do not let up. I've seen some big comebacks in this league, and this is not over. An interesting message. B.A.?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's James. Outside Reeves. James against Kuzma. And here's Doncic outside. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got his 7th assist here tonight. Antetokounmpo against Vanderbilt. Kuzma outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
Great time right there by Kuzma. An impressive distributor at his position.
The Lakers lead by 15. And here's Doncic. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. The officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Brook Lopez.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
He's off on the first.
Luka Doncic is a superstar in this league, and he continues to build on what is going to be some kind of resume when it's all said and done. Has every tool that you need to have to be an MVP one day.
Hachimura's checked in for the Lakers. And he's good on the second. Bucks trail by 16. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Lillard. Lopez with it. That one doesn't drop. Some solid defense from Hayes. The steal. In transition. Here come the Bucks. And Kuzma the bucket on the assist from Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 5 assists tonight. The Lakers lead by 14. Doncic outside. Pass to James. From downtown, it's Milwaukee with a rebound. Lopez has got 4 rebounds now. Prince, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, look at Giannis power in.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
The Lakers have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this 4th quarter. Lillard against Doncic. Here's James. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
He couldn't get to the line once in the first half. Coach must have really talked to him at the break.
LeBron James, 2 shots.
That free throw good from James. That misses, so he splits the free throws. The Bucks trail by 13. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the jam.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that, he's sure to give him a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
And the call will be against Kyle Kuzma. That's foul number 2 for him.
13 foul.
Reeves against Prince. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Kuzma, the pass to Lillard, over to the left wing. On to Kumpo, inside. James is there. Yep, count it.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
And Doncic has got the ball here for the Lakers. Oh, Luka inside, just finding a way.
I know Doncic takes pride in being able to produce for his team, and he's doing it at a high level here.
Doncic against Lillard. Floats one. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Just 5 on the clock. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
And James gets it to go.
The defense knows they got to throw everything at James inside, but he still manages to power through it.
Antetokounmpo finds Prince. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Luka Doncic, second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Bucks, shooting 1 shot.
You know, one of the things that makes Taurean Prince a real asset is that he embraces his role. It could be points, maybe it's boards. Whatever you want him to do, he pretty much can do it.
Here's Doncic on the wing. Reeves from outside, off the mark.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Oh, the body control of Giannis.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
Pass to Doncic. 1:21 left in the fourth. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That's on Brook Lopez.
Luka with the crafty shot fake. Outstanding at tricking the defense.
Luka Doncic, 2 shots.
That's good from Doncic. Doncic hits them both. The Bucks trail by 12. Lillard outside. Fires for 3. It's Hayes with the rebound.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range. Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Lakers.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And finally getting over the hump in this season series, they nabbed their first victory in 3 tries against Milwaukee.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Luka Doncic.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
That free throw good from James. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Green's checked in for Lopez. Jackson comes in for Kuzma. Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Prince. And it's Rollins in for Damian Lillard. Both free throws good from James. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. To the middle. And Giannis throws it down. So it's the Lakers now. 22 was their biggest lead. And here's Doncic outside. Knocks down the long J. Doncic has got 53 points.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
James against Green. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
All right, guys, LeBron, a superstar matchup tonight. What goes through your mind when you're facing that kind of a challenge?
You know, for me, it's never about an individual challenge or individual game. It's about the team. Now, you do take the challenge anytime you're going against anybody, but you also got to have your mind in the game, too, and not make it personal. So taking the challenge, making sure your mind is in the right frame, and just trying to make plays for your teammates to be successful.
Thanks, LeBron. Back to you.
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Luka Doncic.
This season's still very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. LeBron James is out there with Rui Hachimura. Then it's Austin Reeves. Then it's Jackson Hayes. And it's Doncic in at the point. Now Hachimura. After the missed three from Damian Lillard. It's good.
Oh, nice touch on Luka's mid-range there. The product of a lot of practice time and natural talent.
Lillard against Doncic. And the dunk by Lopez.
There are only two players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Here's Doncic. He had 25 points last game. And they double up Doncic. Shot clock at 6. LeBron, that's a two-pointer. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Doncic with a screen on Giannis. Down low. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Lillard. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Tipped away. It's stolen by Hachimura. And now the fast break. Hachimura with the ball. And James with the basket on the assist by Hachimura.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Lillard looking around. And he gets the bucket.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
So for the Bucks, their last game a loss to Denver. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Yeah, Kevin, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers a few minutes ago. Undoubtedly, their defensive focus is trying to limit Luka Doncic. Coach told me Luka is a great player who impacts the game on so many levels. No one has been able to shut him down. We just need to play with physicality and make him work for everything. We'll see how they handle one of the toughest matchups in the NBA. Guys?
Thank you, David. So it's the Bucks now after the basket by the Lakers. 2 points. That one goes.
Shooting 4 or 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel-good.
Hey, Brett, where would you rank the Lopez brothers as the best NBA siblings?
Well, they've had storied careers, both of them. Certainly in terms of the argument about the best twins to ever play the game, you can make an argument for them. You had, of course, Tom and Dick Van Arsdale in the 60s, Horace and Harvey Grant in the 90s. But what the Lopez brothers have been able to do, not in terms of their longevity, but in terms of their contribution to their teams, both very different. These guys have to be up there.
Now, here's Doncic following the miss by Giannis. Count it. Doncic has got his second bucket.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
Doncic against Lillard. Lopez, a screen on Doncic. Lopez outside. Puts up a 3. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 3rd assist on the night. LeBron outside. Over on Antetokounmpo. LeBron, no luck. Looking at the last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to the Bulls. Antetokounmpo with the ball. And Hachimura picks him up defensively. Pushing it up. The shot's good from Hayes.
Man, you gotta respect Luka's passing skills. Just a multi-talented player who is all about sharing the basketball.
Now here's Prince. Nothing on the board. From deep, Giannis. It's hauled in by Doncic.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Prince against Reeves. Lillard left side. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Lillard's got his second basket of the night.
Great concentration in close. Damian Lillard, an effective 3-level scorer.
Outside, James. Pass to Hachimura. Here's Doncic. Covered by Lillard. Doncic looking it over. 3-pointer. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now Kuzma. The kick out to Lopez. Bangs home the trifecta. Lopez has got 10 points in the game.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Pass to Hachimura. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Kuzma. Now a chance to examine the rebounding numbers over the past months for LeBron James.
What a great trend it's been for him in terms of his rebounding. He's been getting after it on the glass these past few months. His numbers are way up, and that makes him so much more effective as an all-around contributor.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Hachimura. Out left to the wing. James in the high post. He's against Kuzma.
Forget about stopping LeBron when he's on the dribble coming at you with that kind of momentum.
It's Prince on the wing. To the middle. He's looking for Lillard and finds him. Kuzma can't get it to go. Lakers trail by 4. Doncic with it. He's picked up by Lopez. And that one's good. Doncic.
And the level of concentration that Doncic has, even under pressure, this guy is cool as a cucumber.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Back to Lillard. Lopez sets a screen for Lillard. Good on the shot. He has 6. Reeves with it. He has yet to score. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here he goes. Prince with the defensive effort.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
When for about a decade, the Bucks have virtually been a lock for the playoffs.
Yeah, you think about Giannis being drafted in 2013, and absolutely nobody saw what was coming with him. They missed the playoffs in his first and his third year, and then all of a sudden, Giannis fully arrived. He's developed into a star, not just a star, but a superstar. And these guys have been contenders ever since. Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
Here's Antetokounmpo, stolen by Reeves. Here's Doncic. Yep, that one goes. Doncic has got 11 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Smith checked in for Lopez. Green comes in for Antetokounmpo. Trent's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Prince. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Vincent's checked in. Trent outside. Now here's Lillard. He's tightly guarded, and it's in there.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Pass to Hayes. Inside. Vincent with it. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Trent. Outside Porter. Here is Lillard, guarded by Doncic. Smith with a screen on Doncic. Out to Smith. And it's Trent in the corner. 5 to shoot. The 3 nailed from three-point land. And now a 4-point Bucks lead.
This is why you need to know where Trent Jr. is at all times. He can burn you from the corner.
Pass to Vincent. Doncic outside. Kicks it out to LeBron. And he drops in the layup off the glass. James has got 6 points.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Pass to Trent. The kick out to Porter. Takes the 3. And stolen by James. Damian Lillard grabs the loose ball. Milwaukee has gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Doncic with it. And it's Trent picking him up to the inside. And Hayes throws it down.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Now here's Lillard. 8 points for him. And Lillard gets double teamed. 6 on the shot clock. There's Porter with the 3. A rebound by the Lakers. James left side. That gives them the lead. 8 points for him.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
40 seconds left in the first. Lillard outside. They kick it out to Green. Shoots it up. It's hauled in by LeBron.
Well, shots like that drive coaches batty. I'll be shocked if he attempts that shot again.
Vincent finds Doncic. And the layup is good. And it's a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, well, he is almost unguardable. And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the evening.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Taking 2 shots.
Throw good, Damian Lillard. And the Lakers making a change here. And both free throws good for Damian Lillard.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Lakers. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
The Lakers in the lead. So the Lakers 5 right now. They've got Gabe Vincent, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Connect. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Finney Smith in at the center. Now here's Vanderbilt. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Connect. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds in the game. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. First one falls for him. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Nancy's checked in for the Bucks. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
And one of those guys who fell in the draft the year he came out due to injury. Porter healed up and has taken the lead by storm.
Now here's Vanderbilt. That shot off the mark. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Trent gets the bucket. Trent's got 5.
Well, if you're not outside, you got to be inside. Nice touch by Gary Trent Jr.
Vincent with it. Porter's there. Reeves left side. Sinks that one from the post. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes. 6 already.
And it's Porter with the ball for Milwaukee. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldrich. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. The Bucks use their size defensively to great impact. Coach Doc Rivers said, we're not fast, we're long. So we get our fingertips on a lot of balls, and that slows fast teams down. Switching keeps guys in front of you, and the more size we can put in front of people, the better we can be. Kevin?
Yeah, you followed this league for a long time. That sounds like a pretty good game plan.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Vanderbilt defending. Spins with the spins. And Giannis throws it down hard.
Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet?
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. To the paint. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Here we go, one-on-one. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content. Here's a look now what's coming up for the Milwaukee Bucks. On Friday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks. And then on Sunday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks.
And looking at the Philadelphia matchup, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take to the floor, and they want to get off to a quick start.
Rollins checked in for Milwaukee. And the Lakers also making a change. Hachimura is checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. That one is no good. The Bucks trail. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Over Vincent. Porter, no luck. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Back to Reeves. Here's Vincent, guarded by Porter. Shot clock at 5. Just his first attempt. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. In third, the Lakers.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
And the Bucks with some changes. Lopez, he's checked in for Green, and it's Prince in for Rollins. LeBron's checked in for the Lakers. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And getting a perspective on the offensive tendencies here since the All-Star break, we've got a breakdown showing the average 3-point attempts versus 2-point shot attempts per game since the midway point of the season for the Lakers.
And clearly they haven't been shy about launching it from long range. That's the way the league has been going, and they are certainly embracing that trend.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Porter dishes to Lopez. Giannis against Vanderbilt. Here's Antetokounmpo. Down low, inside. Giannis drops it in.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to LeBron. Vanderbilt, a screen on Prince. Pulls up on the wing. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Just brilliant in running the pick and roll. LeBron James taking what he sees.
Milwaukee's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Now, Antetokounmpo. He has 6. Here's Prince. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul. Taurean Prince has such a great motor, and the physical nature of his play, you got to appreciate that aggressiveness.
Milwaukee shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game. And that one falls for Prince. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. Pass to Vincent. LeBron James on the wing. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
You see LeBron just shrug off that contact there. It's like nothing even hit him.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
LeBron James at the line for 1.
One shot.
Free throw drops for James.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Now here's Prince. And here is Trent outside. Good on the triple. Trent's got the game tied up here for the Bucks.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Reeves the pass to Hachimura. Shot from 12. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. And the Lakers lead by 2.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Prince. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on LeBron James.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
The Bucks shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Taking 2 shots.
That one is off. A different look for Milwaukee. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Gary Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Porter. Doncic is checked in for the Lakers. He hits the second from the line. And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
Now, here's Vanderbilt. He's got 5. Hachimura kicks to Vanderbilt. 6 to shoot. Here's Reeves. Rebound, Milwaukee. And here's Kuzma. Pass to Prince. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Got a piece of it. Vanderbilt with the steal. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game.
Shooting one.
One shot.
The free throw off from Vanderbilt. And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
Now here's LeBron. Clock at 6. LeBron sets the screen for Reeves. Offensive rebound. The 3 for Doncic. The 3 ball from Doncic.
And we know Doncic has limitless range, but for him, it's about becoming more consistent from deep.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And some changes here for the Lakers. Gannett comes in for Vanderbilt, and Vincent subbed in for Austin Reeves. And Milwaukee has possession. They trail by 6. Here's Lillard. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Now here's James. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, there's no stopping LeBron right there. He's done that thousands of times.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And his percentage at the line last season, right at the 75% mark.
One shot.
Free throw good, James.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Here's Lillard. 10 points for him. Lopez outside. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Doncic against Prince. Lets it go from the wing. Doncic, no good.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Lopez finds Lillard. Prince outside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Knocks down the 10-footer. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points.
Yeah, that first quarter was a bit shaky. Good to see a player who doesn't let a slow start get to him.
Here's Kuzma. Drops it in off the fadeaway. Now just a 5-point Laker lead.
And Kuzma with tremendous confidence. He feels like he can hit it from anywhere on the floor.
Here's Vincent. Covered by Lillard. Lakers passing it around. He takes it in. Vincent misses.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And Lillard gets double teamed. Pass to Kuzma. Prince trying to free himself up. Shot is good in the Los Angeles leads. Cut down to just 3 in the basket from Kuzma.
Getting exactly what he wants. Kuzma just needing to create some elbow room for himself.
Doncic kicks to Hachimura. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now, here's Lillard. He's got 10. And Lillard gets double teamed. Kuzma drains it from beyond the arc. Kuzma's got 7 points for the quarter.
And Kuzma has proven he can be an effective scorer, whether he's operating on or off the ball.
Doncic kicks to James. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Lillard with it. Lopez inside. He's against Hachimura. Here's Lillard. He nails it, and we're tied up. Lillard's got 12 points in the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Doncic. He's got 16. Doncic converts inside.
And inside, Luka knows the bucket is there, so he is willing to fight for it.
Prince against Doncic. Prince the pass to Kuzma. Pass to Lillard. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. And stolen by James. Down low. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Hachimura being able to step out and shoot threes, that's huge for his development.
Los Angeles, they have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
And that one falls for Hachimura. Trent's checked in for Antetokounmpo. And then for Los Angeles, Hayes comes in for Connect. And it's Austin Reeves in for Gabe Vincent. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Bucks trail by 3. We've got 1:08 left in the first half. Trent outside. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Trent's got 10 points in the game.
And Trent being efficient inside the arc. It's a nice looking shot.
Out to the right wing. No one near James as he lets it go. Connects from 3-point range. He's got 17.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Trent outside. Open jump shot off the mark. Los Angeles leading by 4. Near the 3-point line, it's Doncic. Again, Los Angeles.
And he's such a polished shooter. You can't give Doncic these kinds of opportunities, or he's going to burn you.
Lillard outside. From 12 feet out. Good on the jump shot.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Lakers on top, leading by 4. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
The bench has stepped up to where I could see a couple of those guys closing out this game.
Yeah, we'll see how the second half goes, but they may have earned that right, given the way they came in and changed things.
Okay, so now let's talk about that point guard matchup from the first half.
Brought their A games. This is what it means to try to put a team on your shoulders, Ernie.
What do you mean? I've been carrying you on this show for years. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Prince, and it's Kuzma in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Lopez sets a screen for Giannis. Kuzma outside. Prince outside. 6 on the shot clock. 3-pointer Lillard. Good. And a nice assist from Prince. Prince has got 3 assists now in this one. Los Angeles leading by 4. On the wing, Doncic. The wing jumper off target.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
The Lakers shooting an offensive execution has been beyond great there. 63% from the floor in this game. It's James atop the key. Back to Hachimura. Pass to Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. And they double up Doncic. And here's LeBron outside. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
I love it when Giannis is in attack mode like that and gets to the rim so quick.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Austin Reeves went undrafted, but his success comes as no surprise to him. He says, "I've always felt like I belong." It goes back to childhood. His mom once asked him, "Is this confidence or cockiness?" He told her, "You're basically kind of the same thing." Kevin, back to you.
That's something else. Undaunted. Hey, David, thank you. Los Angeles with another miss.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Prince, the pass to Lillard. Back to Prince. To the middle. Giannis with the dunk and throwing it down hard.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Taking a look here at some numbers for Damian Lillard. Last season, he played outstanding. Last season, put up about 24 points per, 7 assists and 4 rebounds. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
Milwaukee on D. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Hayes finds James. They could use a bucket. A rebound by the Bucks.
Oh, just incredible, that spin. Shooking loose from the defender, but he just couldn't gather his balance there to follow through with the shot.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. And Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively, but how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo?
Off target with his 3. Bucks have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Lopez outside. Five on the clock. Back to Antetokounmpo. Over Hayes. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Hachimura with it. Guarded now by Prince. And that one's good. Hachimura.
And Hachimura not letting the aggressive defense hold him up from that opportunity.
Giannis passes to Kuzma. Giannis a screen on Hachimura. Kuzma can't get it to go. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
This is what James does. Scores the ball and does it in so many different ways.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 12 points for him. Pass to Lillard. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, he settled for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
James making it look easy from deep.
The D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And the Bucks making a change here. Trent's checked in. Bucks trail by 7. Now here's Lillard. 19 points in the game. Trent outside. There's the 3. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 6th assist on the night.
And the mechanics on that shot from Trent look pretty darn good. He doesn't even have to think about it.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 20. For 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Back to Giannis. Pass to Prince. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. 6 to shoot. From the low block. Antetokounmpo beats the defense.
So hard to stop down low. Giannis gets around the basket, and it feels like within 8 feet, he's going to dunk just about anything.
And here is LeBron. Reeves outside. Over Trent. Out to Doncic. Fade away. No good off the back of the rim.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Trent.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Now, here's Doncic. 23 points in the game. Buries the long-range jumper.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Here's Trent. 16 points for him. And it's blocked. Now LeBron. Pass to Doncic. Now Reed. And the rejection by Giannis. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Smith checked in for Milwaukee. Green comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Los Angeles making a change here as well. Finney Smith's checked in. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Doncic. Doncic converts right through the defense.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Smith outside. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound. Lakers leading by 7. Doncic dishes to Hayes. Pass to James. Inside, here's Reeves. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Reeves has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, let's talk about LeBron James not just being one of the best passing forwards of all time, one of the best passers of all time. Truly understands where everything is at all time.
Now, here is Smith. Green kicks to Trent. Milwaukee, no good that time either. LA's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Reeves finds Doncic, kicks it out to LeBron, and the 3-ball is good. LeBron's got the lead up to 12 now for Los Angeles.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Lillard against Doncic. Now here's Lillard. Tight defense on him. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Doncic passes to Reeves. Off target from outside.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
On the wing, Reeves. Defended by Trent. And James gets it to go on the assist by Reeves. James has got 14 points here in the second half. Bucks trail by 13. Here is Lillard. He's got 21. Smith with a screen on Doncic. Lillard from outside. Again, the miss by Lillard.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Smith finds Trent. Rebounded by the Lakers. Here's Reeves. He has 6. LeBron outside. From deep. Rebound by Smith. The Bucks shooting down near the 40% mark since halftime. They've been slow getting going. Prince the pass to Trent. Lillard outside. Pass to Smith. The shot from the low post is good.
You got to like his choice right there to go hard to the rack. Took it right at the teeth of the defense.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Lakers lead by 13. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. In at forward for him, it's James and Hachimura. Connect out there with Gabe Vincent. And it's Finney Smith in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Rollins. Good on the three-point shot. Rollins got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Yeah, good pass from Trent Jr. When someone is uncovered on his team, he'll be sure to find him.
Here's LeBron. LeBron goes on the attack.
How much fun is it to watch this guy when he's on one like this? Loves to attack the rim.
On the wing, Porter. Driving in. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Look at Porter going into attack mode, getting his shot and a trip to the line.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Here's Connect. Rollins grabs the board. Bucks trail by 9. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Porter looking it over. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Green with the ball. The 3. The putback. Oh, Giannis parachutes in for the putback.
And again, just taking the greatness for granted here. Amazing sequence from Giannis.
James right side. Floats one. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Gary Trent Jr.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. Free throw good, LeBron.
And the sustained greatness of LeBron James, just something when you take a step back you really marvel at. We truly have been witnesses to something special.
That one misses. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. Outside Porter. Pass to Rollins. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
And he comes up with the deuce.
So many years, and the body still holding up for LeBron James. Wow.
Now here's Porter, defended by Vincent. Left side, Porter. They kick it out to Green. Stolen by Connect. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Up top, Finney Smith. Here's Vincent, guarded by Porter. Hachimura with a screen on Porter. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And it's a 10-point Los Angeles lead.
Nice job seeking out space from the screen. Hachimura played that to perfection.
Porter passes to Rollins. Pocket 6. Back to Porter. Fires the 3. And rebounded by Connect. Lakers leading by 10. Vincent up top, covered by Rollins. James looking it over. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Here's Rollins. Lakers with the rebound. Finney Smith's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Connect. It's Vincent, top of the key. Over to the wing. Shoots. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Vincent's got his first 2 points.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Not a lot of room. Trent outside. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Trent's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Bucks. Trent against James. Hachimura setting the pick for LeBron. Pass to Hachimura. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for the Bucks. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Bucks trail by 9. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Trent outside. Shoots over Connect. Porter outside. Hits it from three-point range. Porter's got 6 points in the quarter.
Shooting while in rhythm. Porter Jr. has an impressive understanding for when to let that thing fly.
Hachimura the pass to Vincent. Here's Connect. Latre. Rebound Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Trent up top. Lots of room. And rebounded by Connect. Los Angeles leading by 6. Pass to LeBron. Hayes with the screen for LeBron. And that one drops. LeBron's got 40 points.
LeBron is just dominating right now, aware of the defense, and has not feared one since he came into the league.
Outside Porter. Screen by Giannis. Shot clock at 6. Porter, no luck. Lakers have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. And that one is good. And now it's a 10-point Laker lead.
And Hachimura just strong, doing what it took to get that one off.
And there is a whistle, and that's going to go on Jackson Hayes. That's foul number 2 for him. A different look for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Green, and it's Damian Lillard in for Trent. The Lakers also changing it up. Vanderbilt's checked in for Hachimura. Austin Reeves comes in for Connect. And Doncic is subbed in for Gabe Vincent. The Bucks working. There's Giannis. Look out below.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
Pass to Hayes. James with it, guarded by Prince. Hayes with the screen for James. Lets the 3 fly. Milwaukee with the rebound. Prince outside. Lopez against Vanderbilt. Shot is good in the Los Angeles leads. Cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Prince.
Well, the defender didn't move him off one bit, and Taurean Prince collects 2 more.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Kuzma's checked in for Porter. Hachimura is checked in for the Lakers. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. Now he heaped praise on the defense. He said the pressure's great, I love it. Keep making them make mistakes, guys. It's working. He thinks they're on the right track here. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, David. Now here's Hayes. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. Hits the three-point bomb.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
Now here's Lillard. Kuzma outside. Beyond the arc. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got assist number 8 here in this one already. James against Antetokounmpo. Doncic outside. Reeves outside. Hayes with the screen for Reeves. Giannis grabs the miss.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
They get it back, and Lillard kicks to Giannis. Lopez outside. And a miss there on the triple. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 6-point lead. Up next for him, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. That will conclude a 5-game road trip for him. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
One shot.
Eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
Bucks trail by 9. Now Lillard. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Third team foul. At the line for the Bucks, Damian Lillard. Taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Lillard.
I love Lillard because he loves the game, and this is a guy who just wants to be out there. He wants the ball in the hands, and he tries not to get caught up in all the drama that happens around the game. It's 100% focused on it.
And both free throws good for Damian Lillard.
For his career, Damian Lillard, one of the best free throw shooters in the history of the league, and he gets there a lot too.
Now here's LeBron. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Clearly a foul.
For Los Angeles, LeBron James taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
Now, here's Lillard, and there's the call on James. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
4th team foul.
Here is Lillard. A 3-ball, and it's good. He's made 2 from every one he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the 4th period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Lillard against Doncic. Lillard dishes to Prince. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Here's Lillard. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Man, at the point guard position, are you kidding me? Explosive scoring ability and body control. That results in a bucket and a free throw.
That's his 4th personal foul. 5th team foul.
Find the lanes. One shot.
At the line for Milwaukee, Damian Lillard. One shot.
And that one misses. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Doncic. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got his 16th rebound on the night. Kicks it out to Prince. Second shot opportunity. And right on target with the switch. And now it's only a 5-point Los Angeles lead. And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And that one drops for him.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Here's Lillard. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
And that is what you need in big moments. Lillard's a strong leader with competitive drive. Bingo.
Here's Doncic. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Doncic has got 38 points.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Well, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
Now, here's Lillard. No good. Shot missing. Nice D from Doncic. Prince against Reeves. Doncic outside. To the middle and stolen by Lillard.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss? Giannis Antetokounmpo is a star in this league, and more the team trusts him in those moments.
3rd personal foul. 4th team foul.
And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
There's 25 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one, and that's an intentional foul.
5th team foul. Shooting for Los Angeles, Luka Doncic. At the line for 2.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that increases their lead to 6. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Lopez, a screen on James. Prince outside. No good on the 3. And so they foul intentionally.
Brook Lopez. First personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for the Lakers, LeBron James taking 2 shots.
Drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. Timeout called the Bucks. 16 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
Yeah, this is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming and not enough time for them to get back in it.
Lillard finds Lopez. Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Nice find by Lillard. He deserves some recognition for that kind of passing.
And an intentional foul right there.
Damian Lillard, 4th personal foul. Shooting for Los Angeles, Luka Doncic, 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of 2 is good. That increases their lead to 6. From deep, Prince. It's rebounded by Hayes. And they go to the intentional foul.
Taurean Prince, 4th personal foul. At the line for the Lakers, LeBron James, 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. And so the Lakers take the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, LeBron James.